The sun no longer rises. The first thing you will need to do is tune up a semitone to F standard. So the notes are going to be F, A sharp, D sharp, G sharp, C, and F. So here's the first part. So that's the riff. It's an E power chord. Then you're going to pick the open high E and an open B. And then the pull off is with your first finger on the first fret on the B string. Then finish on the F power chord 1, 3, 3. So you do that a few times. And I recommend to fret this E power chord with your ring finger and your little finger. And the last part of the riff, you just want to play this E power chord here, 7 and 9 on A and D. Then you're going to pick an open B, open G, then the D string while you're still fretting the chord. And that's the whole of the first riff. The next part uses major triad inversions. So what we're doing is we're going to be playing 7 and 7 on E and A. We're going to keep our first finger on the 6th fret of D, and we're going to strum this chord for one beat. Now we're playing in 16th notes, so remember it's just 4 picks every beat. And then we're going to add our little finger, it's a bit of a stretch, onto the 9th fret of G for the remaining 3 beats of the bar. Played slowly, at speed. Then we're going to flatten the note on the G string to the 8th fret, then bring it back up to the 9th fret. And it's 6 strums when you play with your little finger on the 8th fret of G. Then the next chord takes a similar idea, but we move the melody note on the G string just in different places now. So you take that chord and move it 2 frets back, so it's 5, 5, 4, 7. Then again, just move your little finger back and forward. So we're strumming 4 times on just the triad shape, the 3 notes. Then add our little finger on the 7th fret for the remaining bar. Then bring your little finger back for 3 beats, then raise it back up for 1 beat. Moving on, so it's exactly the same as before rhythmically, but it's just different chords. This time we're playing this C major inversion here, 3, 3, 2, and then back up to the D, 5, 5, 4. The whole riff just repeats twice. So we have this next riff now, which is in 6/4, 6 beats in the bar, but it's quite easy to follow. Play the E power chord. Again, I recommend to play this with these 2 fingers, your ring and little finger. Then an open G, then the 2nd fret of D. Keep all the notes ringing. For the next part, we've got this arpeggio here. So it goes off this F major shape here. 3, 3, 2 on A, D, and G. Then we go back up the strings from G to A, except we flatten the note on the G string. So it's 3, 3, 2, then 1, 3, 3. It's got this chord progression. F major to F minor. on to the next riff. It's exactly the same idea, just with an extra bit of strumming. So we have this rhythm here, dan, da 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 dan, da 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 dan. It's the strums on the E power chord. And then we've got the arpeggiated notes. Open G, 2 on D, 2 on A. Then after the arpeggiated bit, you've got 3 more strums on that low E power chord. Then the exact same arpeggio as before.